So sampling is the foundation of so many music genres like hip hop, electronic music, and pretty much all the various subgenres that lie within those realms there, right? There's nothing worse than wanting to go and use a cool sample that you find in a track, and you get pressed with this whole issue of sample clearance. Basically, it's really disheartening to have to go through that whole process and even try just to end up getting rejected or figuring out that you can't actually afford the sample clearance fee. And then you consider releasing it, risking the copyright issues there. And then you're worried about whether you're going to get caught. And it's just a whole issue, right? Ever since sample clearance became a thing and since sampling's become more cracked down on by labels and institutions in the music industry, it's become really annoying and really difficult to legally use samples in your music. Until recently, which is why I'm making this cool video today, because the guys over at TrackLab, I think that's how you pronounce it, sent me their cool platform, and basically just to make a cool video. This video isn't sponsored, I just thought that what they sent me was cool. Basically, the rundown is it is a dedicated store you have a subscription for that allows you access to a bunch of songs that you can legally sample, which is a super cool concept that, I wish this has been around for a lot longer. So let's dive in quickly and have a look what's going on. So this website TrackLab is basically, as I said, a store. I've made an account here. They've given me an account, and basically you sign up for a plan, a monthly fee. There's 3 tiers here, $6, $14, or $30 a month, depending on how many track downloads you want. I've been loaded up with a few credits, so I'm keen just to give this a go and see what we find. Now, basically, you can sample as many songs as you're allowed to with the amount of credits. So the credits basically are how you buy songs, right? It's kind of similar to Splice, except instead of using samples, this is actually a full song. This is a released piece of music that you are allowed to sample. So let's go through here, and I'm just going to find something to start sampling. All right, so I'm going to maybe choose a cool genre, let's do jazz. And we can filter by key, BPM. I want to filter kind of maybe under 100 BPM. Something from not in the last 20 years, so 2000 and before. Now, unfortunately, there's a few that aren't available in my region, which kind of sucks. I think that's just a label thing, unfortunately, whether they allow their tracks to be sampled in certain regions. I'm in Australia, so if you're in the US, you probably likely will have more luck. Let's give this a listen. Not quite what I'm after. Give this a listen. Yeah, maybe. We might come back to that. Perhaps not jazz. Let's try and filter by something else real quick. Let's go R&B soul. Definitely another good option.
Number 10.
No. Let's give this a listen. So as you can see, these are full tracks. These aren't just snippets. Nope. Damn, I would use this. This is a good time to talk about the different licenses though. So it's one thing to just download the track and use it in your DAW like in Ableton. But you actually have to, once you decide to release the track, you actually have to license it properly. Now, there's 3 classes of license or categories, as they call them on their website. There's category A, B, and C. Now, 90% of them, they say or something like that is a category C license, meaning it's only $50, I think, US dollars to clear the sample to use in your track. So that's on top of the subscription fee. The subscription fee allows you access to the library, and then you have to clear it legally. You also have this revenue share that you also have to do when you release the track in terms of royalties. Depending on how much of the sample length and the category depends on the percentage of royalties that have to be paid to the original artist. I mean, this is totally something that obviously the labels and the artists have come back and requested. So I totally understand. To be fair, it is a bit frustrating to have to pay a one-off fee and the revenue share. I wish there was an option where there was no revenue share, but of course that's not really up to TrackLab. That's up to the original artist. So That's why this system exists, but it is pretty cool to do it so seamlessly. And you don't have to go through that whole process of emailing certain people and label owners and those kind of people just to figure it out. It's kind of a streamlined system. So while I am complaining because I'm picky, I think it's super cool that you can just do it straight away. So this one's a category A license, meaning it's 1,500 to clear. So 1,500, 500, or 50. So that would be kind of a pain to use, unfortunately. But let's find something in the category C license. Ooh. Yes. Absolutely. We are absolutely using this. All right, so let's download the track. I'm going to go ahead and download it. So this is the first time I'm actually using it. So I haven't actually done anything before. So you're seeing an unedited raw version of what we're doing here. Let's wait for this to download. We're going to flip it and then I'll discuss a bit more about the process from there. So as you can see, it was super easy. All I had to do is have to press download, once I'm in the platform. We get a folder and it looks like we've got the wave here. Pretty sick. We've got the full lossless quality version. So this is the other thing, you're not sampling from Spotify, you're not ripping it from YouTube. You're getting the complete wave, not even sampling from vinyl. So you're getting the obviously some of these may be ripped from vinyl, but you're getting the complete full quality audio file. So let's drag this into our DAW. Great. We got it right there. Now let's see what we can do with this. I think what I want to do is I'm going to make a little beat here, a little drum and bass beat. So let's see what we can do by using the slice function in Ableton. Now at this point, I'm just going to make a quick beat. So I'll come back once I've got something together and I'll kind of show you some snippets as I'm going through. So I think I'm just going to cut out the first bit of this here. I'm just going to use the first part of the tune because that's really where the source in the sample lies, I guess. I'm going to turn it on to gate mode so we only get the sample playing while the note's playing. That's pretty cool. Let's pitch it down just for some extra vibe. Filter on, a bit of a dirty filter with some drive to get that old school sound. Also going to EQ the sample real quick. We can give a bit of space. Add a bit of fade in on the click there so we don't get any of that annoying sound. And we're going to loop this up and maybe we'll adjust this last one and we'll chuck up the filter and we'll just see how we go. Oh, go back a bit. Cool. Let's add a beat. I like that snare. Let's chop that out of that. And then we're going to add in a cool bass line, just something like a little sign or something. Let's see if we can follow what's going on with our main sample here. Not the greatest bass line in the world. What I'm going to do quickly, though, is just do some cool extra little bits and pieces with this sample. I'm just going to add a bunch of delay and effects to this version here. So echo, where are we? Let's fade this out even more. try pitching it up an octave. Just as some extra interest. I want to see if we can cut like some sort of string out of the original though. Like, we have to go down, I think, 2. I went down 1, so I need to go up another 1. Yeah. Ooh. Let's try reversing it to kind of. Got some eyes. Some chorusy, delay kind of thing. That's cool. And, you know, if we delete all that, we've got a cool final result. Let's listen to it. Cool, and you know, we've just flipped a sample straight there. You know, we could obviously arrange this, make it into a full track, add extra bits, fix up some of the issues that are here. But just gives you an idea that, you know, you can drag it straight in that easily and just start making a tune with a sample. It's super cool. Before we wrap this video up, I just want to mention a couple of other things. So one of the cool features is if you do release it, like I said, with the revenue share and the license paid, you can get a label, or if it's yourself, to manage the licenses in the account. So it's all in the one place. They can log in. You can see what's going on and who has to get paid based on the sample you use. And you can register it with the right societies. There's a whole thing on their website about it here, which is super cool. Basically, it's just a one-stop shop for getting all your samples licensed. There are some other cool features like collections. You can spend some time going through and finding your favorite ones and, you know, adding them to your favorites, adding them to a collection. You can share it, whatever. And yeah, basically you can download as many as you like. All the metadata is there, and you can filter by exactly how you want. Look for the right year, look for the right track types. Some of them even have multi-tracks, which is a whole other ball game, but really cool if you want to dive into the specific parts of a track that you find. You can sort by collections. There's these cool collections on their site, which just allow you to curate, you know, different vibes basically, and find a cool sound to work with. You can do genres by artists. If there's a specific artist you really like, this is the whole, you know, artist library here they've got on the entire website. Labels that you can work with, that, you know, which song belongs to what label, etc. There's a whole host of tools here for really curating the exact sound you want and finding the cool tracks to sample. As I mentioned, this isn't just sampling like off splice. This is a full track each time. So yeah, really cool. So basically, it's really cool we've got something like this now to be able to use to sample a bit easier and legally without having to, you know, run the risk of, like, you know, using uncleared samples, or, you know, not using samples at all if they don't want to take that risk. There's actually an option now very easily, rather than having to go through the whole tedious process of hitting up the right person and basically it stunting your growth as a you know, artist, which is really cool. Great. Definitely go check out TrackLab. I'll leave a link in the description. As I said, it's not sponsored. Just go check it out. I think it's cool. This has been Aiden from EDM Prod. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe for more tutorials, videos, content from the EDM Prod team. Share this video if it helped you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.